Once again, you're welcome to Owulaku Motivate with your friend Nathaniel Owulaku Tete. On today's episode, we are discussing the very last fear of our fear series, as according to Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. Today, we are discussing the fear of death, the fear of death. Before then, let me quickly acknowledge my sponsors, Monarchs Couture and Events. Right, so the fear of death. Why do we fear death? I believe that the moment I introduce the topic, someone out there is asking, where is this from? Where is this topic from today? Yes, it's one of the 6 fears that Napoleon Hill stated in his book, and as we started, we have to discuss this as well. I don't know for what reason a lot of us are afraid, whether it's the basis of faith or of religion, but what I know is that probably for Christianity, it is because it is stated that it is appointed unto man to die once, and after death is judgment. We do not know what judgment holds for us, so we fear to die. Like the reggae musician said, everyone wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. But it's a must. It's something that we cannot do without. And also Napoleon Hill stated in his book with reference to Shakespeare that probably it is because nobody knows what happens in that land, because nobody has been to that country and returned. That could be the reason why we are always afraid to die. But it is something that we only have to prepare for. If we live our lives right, we will definitely live not to be afraid of dying. And I remember something I saw on social media. The St. John's United Methodist Church on their signage wrote that live your life well, that we wouldn't have to lie at your funeral. It is important that we live our lives well. It is important that we wake up each and every day in mind that we have somewhere to go. We must always appreciate the fact that everything that has a beginning has an end, and will not remain on this earth forever. And so we'll have to live our lives cautiously and carefully, such that if we happen to die and there is heaven and hell, we do not end up in hell, but rather in heaven. And even if it ends up that there is none of it, we have not run at any loss. But it will be painful that we run into churches and mosques and religious gatherings each and every day, and we will die and not end up in comfort. It will be a total waste of time. So in as much as we fear of dying someday, today or tomorrow next, or some 100 years or 50 years to come, what we must really focus on is the destination unknown. That will rather be what we should be terrified with. And so we should live our lives carefully, so that when the unforeseen happens, you and I wouldn't end up in struggle. Thank you for watching Owulaku Motivates. And I believe that from this day, you're not going to be afraid of dying. Rather, you're going to be afraid of the world unknown. And so you live your life right, so that when you die, you have a good destination. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel Owulaku Motivate, and on Facebook as Disciple Owulaku. Thank you, and bye-bye.